Apologies about that, everyone. I do believe we are back live. I'm very, very sorry for the stream going down. That was totally my fault. We still do have action out on track. And there's been no changes to the interval timings for some reason. I might have a little bit of a glitch going on here. Possibly now it's fixed itself. I do believe we are live. Grandeur 10's got a 4/10 penalty. Dirty now up to 7. And Superhero's trying to catch Small Guy and Doug. I do apologise again for the stream going down. And I'm not sure what is happening here. Heroes are losing time. Running wide on the corner. And yeah, we are back live because viewers are now starting to join the stream. I do apologise once again. But K&K leads by 2.8 seconds. I think the timings are a bit glitched, so do bear with. At the minute, we are nearly through halfway in Grand Prix in round 7 of the TFRL Porsche Supercup Championship. You join us here in Bathurst, and K&K does lead the way. Let's just have a look at the timings, see if they fix itself. Elliot is 5/10 up on this lap. I don't think the timings are now fixing itself, which is very, very strange. There we go. There we go. They fixed itself. Thank God for that. Elliot now 2.6 behind K&K Dot, so he has caught 2/10 from the beginning of this lap. Hairraiser in third, Small Guy in fourth. Doug just going in the wall there, being forced into a bit of a mistake by his fellow Brit ahead. Grandeur 10's now up to 6th. Not sure what I've missed there, because Superhero and Dirty have both dropped position. 7-7 and Pablo still running around in the back, and Pablo is pretty much struggling here. With 9 minutes and 15 seconds left, K&K leads. Elliot second. Let's keep an eye on Small Guy and Doug, because I know this battle has been raging on for quite a while. The two Germans are getting close, I think, in the background shot as well. Dirty and 7-7. We'll cut to that if the time gets closer. And Small Guy and Doug still it's 5/10 now. Doug is beginning to close in that gap. 14.3 seconds to the leaders. Tyres are beginning to wear out on these cars, of course, because they're on the super softs. I do expect the fuel to be running around 20% for most of these drivers at the end of the race. Doug now 4/10 off Small Guy, trying to launch one into turn 1. Small Guy I think is doing a bit of a time management strategy here. Small Guy now is beginning to pull away down the straight, because Doug was forced into that bit of a mistake. Out front, it's 2.7 seconds. Small Guy and Doug. Small Guy sending the quickest lap, quickest first sector of everyone, with 300ths up on the current pole time, on the current race leading time, which is 2:11.3 from K&K Dot, which I do believe is quicker than his qualifying time, which is very good going. The Small Guy now comes into camera shot. Doug is losing time now. Superheroes begin to get all over the back of Grandeur 10 as well. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm very much hoping that the connection does last here, and the stream does last. Grandeur 10 just making himself a bit of a mistake there, and again Superheroes now on his inside. He's got to be careful here. Superheroes should be past him, and he is. Grandeur 10 nearly going in the gravel a little bit there, and Superheroes now got that move done up to 6th place in that second race up livery. And of course, if you do want to have a look at the race up guys, they are running. Oh, and Superhero makes a mistake in the race up livery car. Yeah, if you want to go to race up, it's based at Brands Hatch, of course, and if you do want a session there, I do believe it is £15 for a session. I'm not sure if they're going to be open during the winter. I will check that with Elliot. But we do have a battle for 4th and 5th, and this is still raging on. Small and Doug is still raging on. Small Guy cannot fend off the attentions of Doug in behind, and the Costa livery car going on the grass and catching a 4/10 penalty there for Doug. Caught on the grass. He should serve that immediately and try and catch back up to him, I think. He can serve it in the final corner, and that, I think, is what he's trying to achieve, although he didn't serve any of it there. I do appreciate that my voice is starting to get dry. Elliot must have made a little mistake, because K&K Dot is now pulling away 5.4 seconds. He's dominating here. A practice last week coming in very, very good and very, very handy indeed. Doug now 8/10 off Small Guy. Let's have a look further down the field. Superhero now up to 6th. Dude is now up to 7th, and he is beginning the hunt down the second race up livery driver. Grand Jet 10 is beginning to hunt down him as well, so it could be a double towing action here. Even though the slipstream strength is on weak, Dirty is now trying to get Superhero up the hill into turn 2. 5 minutes and 50 left. I do believe we might have 2 laps left. Dirty running off track. Grand Jet 10 lagging a little bit. And Dirty losing that position to Grand Jet 10. 7-7 still running around in 9th. And Pablo is round again. Although he has caught up a little bit from when I last looked. He has gained about 13 seconds, which is very good to see. Let's see, Doug now being fought off the intentions of Small Guy, and Small Guy finally fighting him off. But for how long, of course, that was a very bad mistake there from Small Guy. This downhill section is catching everyone out. Small Guy very close to the wall there. He hasn't really lost much time. In fact, he's gained it on the second half of this downhill run. And Small Guy now enters the straight. He is beginning to get closer to Hair Raiser as well. So he's in a bit of a Costa sandwich at the minute. Even though Costas don't sell sandwiches. He'd be hoping that his beans are not spilled on the track. Bit of a pun going on for some coffee lovers. Grand Jet 10 now past Dirty again. Oh yeah, he did that earlier on. But now Grand Jet 10 is hunting down Superhero. Not on the slipstream though. Superhero does appear to have the straight line speed over him. Does appear to me that Grand Jet 10 though is going slightly quicker. About 2, maybe 3 miles an hour quicker under the braking zone. Superhero running wide a little bit, everyone making it through there fine. And Small Guy has picked up a 4/10 penalty. As he starts lap 8, we should have another lap remaining after this. We might get 10 laps if we're lucky. So let's keep an eye on K&K Dot. It is around 2 minutes 10, 2 minutes 11 for a lap round here. So just keep an eye on the time. On the right hand side of the screen. I fear that we could be overrunning into the Grand Prix at this moment. K&K Dot is 6.7 seconds clear and he's pulling away still from Elliott. Here is a third, Small Guy 4th, but here comes Doug again. I think Small Guy's just got to utilise that bit of his penalty, and he has. He served his last bit of his penalty there. And he begins to pull away on the uphill section, but downhill section is where he normally gets cost, where he really loses the time. Speaking of losing time, Grand Jet 10 just hitting the wall in the background. Not losing much though off that. Dirty's lost a little bit of time, 7-7, and Pablo I think has now given up. He could be lapped before the end of this race. K&K Dot running down the hill with around 3 minutes down the straight. This is going to be tight. We could get 2 laps out of this, I think. Fuel is going to be running low for these guys at the end of the race. As the time keeps going down, K&K Dot is about to approach the line, and it looks like we're going to be getting 2 laps out of this, I think. K&K Dot just getting caught in the grass. Not that quick off the corner. Elliott has made a mistake in behind. He's now 9.6 seconds off, and K&K Dot runs the final corner. So we are going to be getting 2 more laps possibly out of this race. It's going to be very close though on this lap. K&K Dot leads. Elliott again getting caught in a bit of a mistake there. Here is a third. Doug has now gone past Small Guy. Missed that. Doug is now up to 4th. Small Guy making a mistake in the background, so that might have just actually happened. Superhero 6th. He can't fend off the attentions of Grand Jet 10, and he's just made a mistake there. And now Superhero's under pressure. Grand Jet 10 picks up a 6/10 penalty, I think, for cutting the corner. So now a 3-way battle for 6th going on. Grand Jet 10 getting caught in the grass, but he has served up a 10th of his penalty. Superhero's on the inside. He should get the move down into turn 1. Grand Jet 10 now on the outside, serving his penalty. Very cheeky there from Jordan. Done right in front of Dude, which might have just put him off a little bit, actually. Some of these guys might not be able to finish this lap, actually. K&K Dot is 1 minute and 30 away from winning this race. Potentially. K&K Dot could actually just ease off and make sure we actually do get 9 laps instead of 10. Let's hope. I really hope he makes a mistake, actually, down here. For a good thing. because we are running out of time to get this second race done. Gonna be very, very close. It's nearly 22. I personally don't want to see another lap. And K&K Dot leads by 10.4 seconds, just making a little bit of a mistake there. And clipping the wall slightly as well. 50 seconds remaining. We are going to be getting another lap, I fear, out of this. And K&K Dot now running down the straight. Reaching 150, still going flat out. 40 seconds left, it's coming down. I think K&K Dot might actually be the only driver to go on to this final lap. Because everyone will be finishing in behind. With Elliot 10 seconds behind, it's going to be very, very close. K&K Dot now about to come across into the final corner. He's going to come around the final corner on... This is going to be the penultimate lap, because K&K Dot now is about to embark on his final lap. Keep an eye out on everyone else. Something happened to Small Guys. Small Guys right off the pace, and he's made a mistake and he's gone off. Oh, and Doug's gone off as well. Tyres are really going on both of these. Elliot does come across the line, so King is having to go and set this final lap. Elliot in second, Jerez a third. Doug is going to finish fourth on the final lap of the race. Small Guy in fifth. Superhero sixth. Dirty in seventh. But for how long? Superhero sixth. Dirty in seventh. Is this going to change? 7-7 could get him here. 7-7 on the road towards the line. Can he get his fellow German? No, he can't. Dirty 7th. 7-7 8th. Granger 10 made a mistake on that final lap and has dropped well down the field to finish 9th. And Pablo Escobar is going around in front of K&K Dots. We're actually going for two drivers, and Pablo pretty much given up. He's made a mistake and he's got right side damage there on his car. And K&K Dot now is coming round into the second sector. At the end of the second sector, I'm going to tune in to the guys on Discord. Hopefully there will be I really hope we can get this second race started. We still have time, which is good. As K&K Dot now goes down the stretch for the final time. Pablo did let him through, which is good to see. K&K Dot, with a minute remaining, is essentially going to win this race by a lap. K&K Dot is coming down towards the final four corners. This is the fourth last corner, now into the third last. And then, tricky little section. He downs to second gear. The Spaniard is going to win here in Mount Panorama for round 7 of the TFRL Porsche Supercup Championship. And K&K Dot, he's running out of fuel as well right at the end. K&K Dot runs the final corner. The Spaniard is going to win here in Bathurst, and it's an easy victory. K&K Dot wins. Elliot second, Jerez a third, Doug fourth, Small Guy fifth, Superhero dirty 7-7, Granger 10. Pablo comes across the line in 10th, and that is the first race over. And that is your result. K&K Dot winning from Elliot and Jerez, top 3. Let me tune in to the guys on Discord, if I can.
I started 4th, I finished in 4th. Oh wait, so because I randomly saw like this random news what Elliot posted up, I think I was reading it. Apparently it goes on soft tyres or on the second half. I don't know. What's the movie? It's a hard circuit to conquer.
Everyone in the Discord chat is now live on the stream. Hello guys.
Are we doing a break or are we doing the next race right?
I want to start the next race sharpish, if I've got to be honest.
What? No, everyone gets a break. No, everyone gets a 10-minute break.
10-minute break, have you seen the time?
Yeah.
1:45, it's 10-minute break from now. We're going to be overrunning into the race.
Oh, God. Get it started.
Let's have an 8-minute break. Make up time, 8-minute break. But, anyways, I've got the guys now on Discord stream, as you can probably hear on the Discord stream. Oh my God.
mean, if everyone's alright with a 5-minute break.
Yeah, I okay. It's cool.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks guys.
So
I'm actually going to have more practice on this track because I can't nail it.
the first grid based on previous race results, lovely jubbly. Oh.
I gotta say reverse grid puts me under.
And now we take a bit of a break. Right, I'm going to save the replay while I'm at it.
I'm gonna get to it. Crazy, you slowed me down at the start of that run. I had to go out on the grass and go round her. You slowed me down and I got forced that wide.
Somebody's seeing a ghost.
It's been like that the whole race. That whole race has been like that.
Right, I would go for pre-race, post-race thoughts. How did you guys feel that race went?
Oh, don't ask.
Difficult.
Very hard.
Difficult, I can say, with the tyres.
Very hard.
Yeah,
Case trackers a lot.
yeah, those super softs were so bad. I was literally seeing everyone's tyres just wearing away. Horrible. Good job I'm not racing.
I tell you what, with the tyre change, I found it much easier.
What did you say?
So quick.
What happened with the stream?
It went down, and then I got it back up. I was still in the lobby, so it literally was a case of me trying to get back the stream up, and we're on live now. So
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, my connection again not being the greatest. Don't know why.
Yeah, we saw yesterday.
Oh, at least it's not as bad as yesterday. Fingers crossed we can get through a full race without it cutting out. Oh god, that's me. Right, that's sorted. Oh, I need to give an update actually on ILR. How am I, guys? ILR, the because we've got a couple of drivers in from our F1 leagues. Oh, for God's sake, Blizzard's won.
KMK, I wanted to ask you, did you set up a new account on PlayStation?
Oh, what happened?
Because I'm sure I was a friend with you prior to the one that I had an invite.
No, I
Wilfred.
think we weren't.
Ah,
I'm sure we weren't.
alright. Yeah, I thought we were friends already, so...
Actually, I was friends with no one. So
okay.
I started sending everyone friends.
You lonely?
I just thought you set up a new account or something.
No.
The way I just called you lonely.
Yeah, guys, a very important notice that I need to address.
Yeah.
Obviously, PlayStation's going to be allowing us to change our PlayStation IDs.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Do not do it.
Yeah, I know.
Why is that?
Because they have also said that any games that contain save games specific to a user ID, hence esports, you will lose all your
That's a bit stupid, ain't it?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to change my name anyway, I've got a nice name on you. Okay.
I was going to. And my food here with 2 minutes of break. I'm going to look at
10 minutes of break, 5 minutes. And let's hope he's back to start the race.
I suppose you just make it a racing account, just have my real name. I don't know. Should I even?
Is everyone in?
Everyone's in. Is everyone actually here?
Who's behind me? Hellraiser. Yeah. I thought it was Grand G10 for a second. I know he was going.
Yeah, I was in there.
Yeah, everyone's in the pits. That's good. As soon as Elliot gets back, we'll start. Let's make it 9 laps if we can, not 10. So I'm very conscious that we might miss the restart for Mexico.
Alright, come on, let's see what I can get. I promised that was 2 minute 14.
Oh, and I've just actually noticed that Grand G10 is out on the wet tyre. Well, let's have a watch, because this is live on stream. Yeah, this track is not great for drifting. Maybe the final corner.
Do I bring everyone back?
Yeah, everyone's back, I think. As far as I'm aware. Small guy is still in the pit. I'm not sure if he can go. If he's here, go out on track.
Small guy's not here. That's the problem. He can't hear me.
Yeah, but surely he can hear us through Discord.
You see anything tonight? Or anything? Didn't say anything.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Go, go, go. Yeah, fine. Right, I shall leave you to it. Goodbye. There won't be any post-race interviews after this because I'm very conscious of the time.
Whoa! I prepared my speech.
Right, good luck, everyone.
What's that?
And that was the guys on Discord. And we do have the second race here of TFRL Porsche Supercup, round 8 of the championship. And it is reverse grid. So Pablo and Grand J10 are starting on the front row. 7-7 Dirty, Superhero Small Guy, Doug Hairraiser and Elliot and KK Dot right at the back. 20 minutes, about to get going. Let's hope we get in time before Mexican Grand Prix start. Australian flag breezing in the distance. Better get going here and off we go. Grand J10 gets an electric start from pole position and he sets off on sight for his first victory. Grand J10, Superhero and Dirty side by side into turn 1. Small Guy's already off the track. Forced off, I'm not sure who quite did that. And no guilty parties waiting up for him, which is quite unfortunate. But Grand J10 leads with a second from Superhero, and these two have got away already. Dirty in third, Pablo fourth. Doug is the highest place of the guys that finished the first race. Pablo now struggling already, and Doug, this is going to be hell on earth for the guys to try and get past the fourth place runner. Elliot running around the outside of Doug, surely not round here. Pablo's going to come in front of him, is he? He's blocked him off. 10th penalty for Pablo as well, but Elliot did complete that move. That was beautiful stuff from the championship leader going into tonight. We're already through a minute of the race, and Doug is in 6th. There is a KK Dot 7-7 Small Guy right at the back. But Grand J10's a second and a half clear from Superhero. Dirty in 3rd. Elliot now 4th. Pablo is going to be holding up everyone in behind. He wants to try and take his penalty down the hill, and he does, but it's going to throw everyone in a bit of a Constantine effect. Pablo is going to let everyone through, I think, here, and that is quite wise of him. And Pablo now down at the back of the field, so everyone gains a position at that. 7-7 has lost, has actually got a penalty there, which is very, very interesting to see. 5-10 penalty there, and Elliot now pulling away, and he is beginning to gain on the guys in front of him. Grand J10 though leads at the end of lap 1. Everyone else a bit Constantine than behind, but Grand J10 leads into the left-right. These tyres will be fresher, of course, at the start of the race rather than the end of the race, because the tyres will go off dramatically. Grand J10 leads out the final corner on lap 1, and Grand J10 leads from Superhero in 2nd, in a good spot to try and take his first win of the season. Dirty in 3rd, Elliot 4th, Doug in 5th, getting pressurised by KK Dot. He could try and move into turn 1, let's just watch this. Nope, doesn't try it. 7-7 still using up a bit of his penalty. He's only got a 10th to serve. Probably could serve it and stay ahead of Small Guy. He's got Hairraiser in the background. Pablo is keeping up just about, as Grand J10 is now a second clear of Superhero, who was gaining up the straight. Up the hill even, and now as the race will begin to unfold, just sit back, relax, get the popcorn out, because we are in for some great racing here. Grand J10 just getting caught on the inside of the wall there. Superhero now 7/10 off him, and Grand J10, or Jordan as he likes to be known as, is now getting pressurised by the second race of liveried car of Superhero. Of course, he finished 5th and 6th in Fuji last time out. He's already got a couple of points to his name tonight, and he could be looking for his first win here. Superhero 2nd, Dirty 3rd. Elliot has lost time. In 4th. Oh, and that's the worst possible time to come on board with him because he's gone for a spin. And that superhero, that small guy in Jerez going past him. Jerez just lets him go and get back into the rhythm. So Elliott now down to 7th. And the catch-up is on. Small guy gets a 1.5. It's worth a penalty there. Must have cut the inside of that corner. Dirty is sorry for something. Oh, and was that a car off? No, it wasn't. Beautiful rail cam shot going down the straight, and Superhero has made a mistake in 2nd. That might be why Dirty was saying sorry, because Grandeur 10 now is ahead. With 2 laps gone, we have already gone through around... Yeah, we're going well so far. Grandeur 10 in front, and he's going to lead his 2nd lap in TFRL. He was on pole, I do believe, in Fuji in the reverse grids race. Just getting caught, getting the back end kicking out on him. Superhero's just made a little mistake in the background of shot there. 2.13s from the guys in front. Let's see what the guys behind are doing. Kinkhead dot 2.12.9, 2.12.2 for small guy. Elliott, of course, making that mistake. Small guy is going to have to use up that penalty a bit. Jerez is 7.7 and Pablo. Pablo's still going around. If you're a fan of Pablo, like I am, he is one of those guys that troop on and try and get the points, which is very good to see. Superhero running wide, nearly killing me in the camera shot there. Dude now goes through into 2nd. So Grandeur 10, this race is beginning to develop up for him, and it looks like the guys in behind are struggling to catch. Grandeur 10, this race at the minute is starting to develop into a bit of a one-man show at the minute. He leads halfway through lap 3 nearly, with Dude, Superhero, Kinkhead Dot, Doug, Small Guy, Elliott, Hairraiser, 7.7 and Pablo right down at the back. And it's good to see Dude actually out of the bottom 5 in the race today. And Dirty running down the hill is beginning to catch Grandeur 10. He's gone 3/10 quicker in that middle sector, nearly 4/10 quicker in the middle sector from Dirty. Grandeur 10, 1.7, but Dirty's got a much better run down the hill. He's already closed 2.5 on him, going down into the braking points and into the braking zone. The trickiest braking zone, I've got to say, on any track. Superhero, Kinkhead Dot, Doug, and Elliott chasing him down. He's got ahead of Small Guy, who I think might have served a bit of his penalty. He's only got a smidgen of his penalty to serve. Let's have a look at the guys in behind. They are beginning to catch the leaders. This is going to make for phenomenal couple of laps here. Small Guy, Jerez are not going for it. Breaks early. Little bit of a tap there. Sends Small Guy wide, but he does serve up his penalty. Jerez is waiting for him. That's good sportsmanship there. Elliott trying to go for a move on Doug in the meantime. Both of them getting caught on the curb. Not too great. Kinkhead Dot's picked up a 6/10 slowdown, and Doug and Elliott are now beginning to battle. And if you remember from Fuji, these two have had a right set to back in Fuji. Doug getting caught in the grass. That was very good movement and avoidance there from Elliott. We are 7 minutes in, and it looks like we are going to get finished just before the race is about to begin in Mexico, and there is about 10 minutes of that remaining. Superhero was lost 3rd, and he is losing time. Everyone else in behind looks like they're losing time as well. So Grandeur 10 and Dirty are running away with things at this moment in time. But let's just keep an eye on the lead of the race. Dirty is catching Grandeur 10. Let's just keep an eye out on the comment section as well, so I know somebody did comment on the comment section, and thank you to whoever that was. Could there be a massive crash? That would be funny. Around this track, anything's possible, and we have already seen on the previous stream that went down because of my connection. There was quite a few wall hits. I don't think there was any crashes. I didn't catch any, certainly, but lap 4 out of. We're about to start lap 5 actually. Grandeur 10, 9/10 clear of Dirty, who's beginning to close. Superhero, Kinkhead Dot has gained about 1.2 seconds on the leaders. Elliott the same amount of time. Doug now up to 6th. The Small Guys dropped to 7th. Jerez a 7-7. Pablo still going around there at the back of the field, but I think the gap, I think the race we want to be on board with at the minute is possibly this battle for the lead between Grandeur 10 and Durdude. It is starting to get a little bit exciting. The German beginning to close on the Brit, running down into the final corner. Grandeur 10 and Durdude in the final corner. Durdude just getting a kick of oversteer on the grass. Not much time lost there. He is in the slipstream, and these two are beginning to still pull away. Superhero has now got KK Dot to attend to. Superhero, in fact, has got a 4/10 penalty. He must have cut the last corner. Elliott has also got a penalty of a 10th. Must have had a 4/10 penalty as well. He's now got a 10th to serve. Everyone else has got nothing. Grandeur 10's just pulling away up the hill. Nearly through halfway. So if you judge it from last race, we should get 9 or 10 laps out again. Grandeur 10, just conscious that the time is going to keep going down. We are on a 7:59 with 6:59, sorry. So we've got about 10 minutes left, and we've got about 10 minutes left of this race. So it's literally going to be jump off the stream and run sort of thing for me. Grandeur 10 now getting Durdude attended to, and Durdude is now beginning. Oh, and he clips the wall there, the German in the background, and he's lost. Well, he's lost about 5/10. Durdude's lost about 5/10 there, and he's taking his time down the hill. Doesn't want to over-race himself on these tyres because they are starting to go off. As you can probably see, KK Dot has got past Superhero in the meantime, and he's looking to try and complete the double here. He is beginning to fly. Superhero in 4th. Now, Elliott 5th, Doug 6th, Small Guy 7th. There's a train of cars between... Small Guy's caught in that Costa sandwich again. Doug hitting the wall. Making a bit of a mistake. And again. And that's going to slow Small Guy down. That can force Hellraiser into things. And we could have a 3-way battle running down the straight. Surely not 3 wide, I hope not. We're going to have 2 wide though, I think. Because Hellraiser now on the nearest... on the near side to us. Small Guy on the far side. Hellraiser... Doug in the middle of shot. Now in the foreground of shot. 3 of these cars running round. Very, very close to each other. They've got to get their braking points right, and they have. And that is beautiful poetry in motion stuff through that corner. And now we're about to start lap 6. And look at this. KK Dot beginning to reel. Grandeur 10 and Durdude in. But Grandeur 10's doing a great job out in front at this moment in time. Durdude, KK Dot are beginning to catch. Superhero hunting around in 4th. Elliott in 5th. Not really having the greatest race, if I've got to be honest. He's making mistakes here and there. The Small Guy now comes on an attack to Doug, and the attack is prolonged. He's coming around the outside of him, possibly into turn 2. He is catching him. Side by side now into turn 2. Doug and Small Guy. Small Guy on the nearest shot. Doug now on the far side of the corner. He's on the inside line, but Doug keeps the position, and Hellraiser could force a move possibly into turn 3 at the top of the hill here. Small Guy keeps it for now. Hellraiser just getting caught. Oh, Small Guy getting caught in the wall again there on the inside. That is costing too many people in this race, and the gap for the lead has now dropped to 1.1 seconds. It's now under a second pretty much, and Dirty just runs wide a little bit. Grandeur 10 for now. He is giving his all in this race, and he's really on the point and on the ball tonight, and he's trying to pull away from Dirty, and he has just found a little bit more time running down the hill. KK Dot just losing time possibly. Dirty just drifting around the corner, nearly going into the wall. Forces KK Dot into a bit of a mistake, and these two now begin to lose time to Grandeur 10. But running down the hill, KK Dot now on the outside, Dirty on the inside line. They'll be swapping as soon as we get off the straight here. KK Dot on the outside line. He's got the move done down the straight. And Dirty now has to try and fight back under the brakes in the Pooh Jeans livery car. Grandeur 10. Oh, having a bit of an excursion. That's going to be a bit of a penalty for him. Gaining too much there. And side by side action, KK Dot's picked up a penalty there. And Grandeur 10, for running across the grass, has picked up absolutely nothing. great penalty system this game's got. My God. But now the top 5 separated by around 5 seconds. Grand Jet 10 leads on out to lap 7. We should have another 2 laps at least out of this. Very much hoping that we don't overrun the time. It is 7:03. This is going to be very, very close. Grand Jet 10 is a second. Here comes K&K Dot on Dirty. This is for second place. K&K Dot up the inside, trying to get him on the brakes. Dirty hanging around the outside. Both of them just having a little bit of contact, just letting Grand Jet 10 get away a little bit. This is all beginning to let Superhero. All of this is beginning to let Superhero into things. I think Elliot has made a mistake further down the order as well. He's dropped to 8th. He must have had a spin somewhere. And he has. He really has. That front end is ruined. Side by side between Small Guy and Doug in the meantime. And Small Guy hanging around the outside of Doug. Beautiful. Don't often see cars going side by side through there. Harry's are now let through as well by Doug. That Costa two-pronged attack is still ongoing, as K&K Dot has now got past Dirty for second place, so that job is now completed, but he's still got to catch around 2 seconds to Grand Jet 10, who is beginning possibly to lose those tyres. Let's just have a look at everyone's tyres, and they seem to be around the same. Dirty's wearing out his tyres more though. He could drop down the field very, very quickly. Grand Jet 10 now running down the straight. His lap times are beginning to come down, and K&K Dot is going to be settling around. I don't know what sort of times these guys are going to be setting, but I hope we are going to be having 9 laps out of this race. Grand Jet 10 again, oh, and that's an excursion. That could be a penalty. Now K&K Dot's going to be all over the back of him, but I think he might have made a similar mistake in the background. Dirty, I don't think, did. It's going to be interesting to see. 4 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this race. And it's going to be very, very close as to where we're going to get 2 laps out of this. I think we're going to get 2 laps. So lap 8 and lap 9 are going to be the laps. And Grand Jet 10 leads the way, trying to cling on to this lead. He did start on pole. He did make a mistake out of the first corner there. K&K Dot now running in the slipstream. He is beginning to get him. He's beginning to catch. The Spaniard looking for the double here. Looking for a double hit, a hit and run here in Australia. Grand Jet 10 defending well though. And all of this battling is going to bring down the time for the race, which is good to see. Grand Jet 10 and K&K Dot battling for the lead of the race. Elliot's still in 8th place, championship leader. So he's going to be losing out massively on the points. K&K Dot's going to be taking the lead at this stage of proceedings. Oh, and K&K Dot hitting the wall. That's a very rare mistake that we see from K&K Dot. Caught on stream, and K&K Dot makes a shuddering error, hitting the wall. And Grand Jet 10 has a little bit of breathing room for now. Dirty's still in 3rd. Superheroes has lost a little bit of time. Doug and Harris are now having a bit of a go. Small Guy down in 7th. Beginning to lose his tyres, I think, a little bit now. Elliot has definitely lost that rear right, and he is beginning to struggle. 7 in 9th, and Pablo Escobar in 10th. He's still running around in the first sector there. Grand Jet 10 now running down the hill. And we're going to see, it's around 40 seconds here to the end of the line, to the end of the lap 8. So we're going to see if we're going to have a 9 or 10 laps here. And Grand Jet 10 is improving by 200. I don't think it's going to be enough though. If we are going to be around the 2, Grand Jet 10 slowing it up into the corners. Good time management going on here from the drivers. 2 minutes and 20. I feel like we are going to be, this is going to be the final lap. K&K Dot going for the lead of the race down the inside, trying to fall through. He's forced Grand Jet 10 off and into the wall. And K&K Dot, we are definitely going to get this final lap now. So this is the final lap of the race. No matter what happens, this is the final lap. And Grand Jet 10 leads, but he's now got K&K Dot and Dirty to worry about. This is going to be a phenomenal last lap battle here tonight in TFRL Porsche Supercup. Can Grand Jet 10 hold on for his first ever win in Porsche Supercup? Can K&K Dot win? Can Dirty shock them all? The German I think it's only between these three unless something very wild happens in the next 1 minute and 35 seconds. Grand J 10 is still leading. He's just losing a little bit of time. He's got everyone in behind him, which is an advantage. Through this section of the course, through this section of the track certainly, just made a mistake and he's just put K&K Dot in a bit of false sense of security there. And K&K Dot is now on the back foot. He's now 9.5 tenths off Grand J 10, just under 9.5 tenths. As my voice begins to go, Grand J 10 leads with a minute to go. K&K Dot, Dude, second and third. This is the section of track that could define or could lose Grand J 10 the race. Let's see how he goes down through here. In the purple Porsche, he's led all the way so far. He's cleaner through there than K&K Dot, but K&K Dot was quicker through there. K&K Dot could launch one on Grand J 10. Grand J 10 in the wall, and that is the defining moment, I think, because K&K Dot's now coming around the outside of him. Can Grand J 10 try and fight back with the slipstream to help? Getting caught in the grass there a little bit with both of them. Now Grand J 10 desperately trying to get something back at K&K Dot. Still going. 20 seconds left. This is the final lap of the race. K&K Dot, Grand J 10 and Dude into the final couple of corners now. Grand J 10 trying to round the outside of K&K Dot. Good. But he's having to be forced on the grass. Very dangerous rejoin. Dude's now got a chance possibly to take this win. Dude in the slipstream could launch one at the final corner. K&K Dot leads into the final corner. This is the final lap. Dude round the outside. Is he going to try and get him? No, he got caught in the wall. And K&K Dot takes the double. Dude in second. Grand J 10 in third. He had a second penalty in the end, I think. Superhero was finished fourth. Doug is going to finish fifth. Elliot is going to finish sixth with a 1.6 second penalty. That could prove costly because Jerez and Small Guy are behind him. Very, very close indeed. Small Guy loses 7th place in the end. Jerez gets 7th. 7-7 coming across the line in 9th. And Pablo Escobar is going to come across the line in 10th. And speaking of 10th, it is 7, which means the Grand Prix is going to come on. So we're just going to wait for Pablo Escobar to come across the line. Just waiting on him. We'll be quickened up a little bit because I want to get to the race start. They'll be on their formation lap right now. Pablo Escobar, he's about to come down towards the final couple of corners. And as soon as Pablo completes his lap, the stream will be ended. So all I've got to say really is thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to the drivers out on track, who have done an utterly brilliant job. Better attendance than I was expecting. I've been JimSaid14, your commentator. Pablo runs the final corner now. And Pablo is going to finish 10th place here. And we'll get the results up and then it'll be finished. Pablo Escobar in 10th. And that is the stream over. Thank you very much everyone for tuning in. I hope you really enjoyed the action that was happening on track. Don't forget to watch us back. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. K&K Dot takes the double here in Porsche Supercup here in Bathurst. And we move on to next week in we are in, where are we in next week? We're in Monza I think next week. But thank you everyone for tuning in and goodbye.